Hare Krishna, Namaste. Chapter 4, which is entitled as Jnana Yoga, Sloka number 17. Karmaṇo ह्यपि boddhavyaṁ, boddhavyaṁ cha vikarmaṇaḥ, akarmaṇaś cha boddhavyaṁ, gahanā gatiḥ. But the right and wrong thing mentioned here is mostly for the karma mentioned in the Shastra. That is what has been mentioned here as in this sloka. That leads us into a second meaning of this vikarma, that is kamya karma. So there's a meaning viewpoint given that vikarma is mentioned here is kamya karma. What is kamya karma? Kamya karma is means those karma which gives material benefits. A person performs certain karma, certain act, a puja, a homa, a yajna, and that in return gives some material benefit. Jyothishtoma yaga, vayavya yajna, and these things give some material benefits. Wealth, children, going to heavenly planet, etc. This is called kamya karma. So one should know these are material and therefore needs to be avoided, prohibited. Because these types of karma are contrary to the jnana that one should have. This makes more one get attached to the body and the things. It increases aham and mama. Therefore, this kamya karma has to be prohibited. That's the second viewpoint. The third point is vikarma mentioned here is vividha karma. Vividha karma. That is variegated karmas. The karmas are classified into three. Karma meaning the action karma that we are talking here. That is nitya karma, naimitika karma, and kamya karma. So the viewpoint is one has to know these three things and know their differences and act accordingly. So what is nitya karma? It's obligatory action. For example, the morning prayers, noon prayers, evening prayers, doing sandhya vandana, daily chanting a prescribed mantras a certain number of times, doing worship, pujas daily, offering food to the deities at home, reading the scriptures daily, learning slokas and stotras on a regular basis, daily basis. These are all nitya karma. Naimitika karma is occasional actions. Those actions that need to be performed based on a certain cause. Offering water oblations to the passed away ancestors. Shraddha ceremony. Things like that. That's called naimitika karma. Also following ekadeshi, because it is done on a certain day, because that certain day comes on certain month, or certain day come on once in a year. So this is called naimitika because of some occasional, due to some reason it comes, and this has to be performed as well. Whereas kamya karma are desire prompted actions, that is desire driven actions, or rites which have attainment of certain material things that we just saw a few minutes back. Whereas this one is not mandatory karma, like the other above two, which is mandatory. This is optional. Kamya karma is optional. One does this as per one's capacity and necessity in their life. A parent wanting a child, that's putra kameshti yajna. a person wants wealth does vayavya yagya. A person wants to get rid of their enemies, senayaha. A person wants to go to heavenly planet, jyothishtoma yagya. And there are various things. This is not mandatory. It's optional. Kamya karma is not going to certainly help one attaining moksha or bhakti. Whereas nitya naimitika karma will certainly help one progress towards moksha. So one needs to know these differences and realize that all the fruits of these various types of actions are to be renounced. Where there is a nitya karma, naimitika karma or kamya karma, if one is performing, the fruits of their actions, fruits of these activities has to be renounced. Attainment of liberation is the only goal of all the actions that's being performed. And all this action has to be undertaken as a worship of Krishna alone. Therefore, the point is, not many understand these differences of karma, akarma, vikarma. They get confused as it appears to be complicated. And sometimes people wrongly also take these terms and put their own ideas, saying that akarma means stop doing everything, including karma yoga. But the best way to understand of this sloka is to know that there are these karmas and many have difficulty understanding them clearly. Therefore, Krishna wants to give a clear picture and instruct Arjuna and all of us on this particular topic, starting from the 18th sloka. Also, sometimes we hear that some speakers quote especially the last line of this sloka, gahanā karmaṇo gatiḥ, in a wrong way, stating that karma is very hard to understand. Therefore, don't try to analyze karma. And the karma that they are referring, these speakers are referring here, not the action karma that we just covered, but the reaction, the prarabdha karma, sanchita karma and so forth. That is what they mentioned. They use this line to say one cannot understand their prarabdha karma or sanchita karma. Of course, there is 100% truth in that statement that we can never try to understand the karma. We cannot map one to one of what we are going through now with what we have done in past. It's not going to be possible. So in that way one can say, yeah, it's true statement. One cannot understand their past karmas. But the fact is that this sloka is not dealing about the reaction karma. That is not the context of this sloka. This sloka speaks about the action karma, which is quite difficult for many great scholars, even for great scholars to understand. And that is the meaning of this sloka. Karmaṇo hyapi boddhavyaṁ, boddhavyaṁ cha vikarmaṇaḥ, akarmaṇaś cha boddhavyaṁ, gahanā karmaṇo gatiḥ. Namaste. Hare Krishna.